friends, today we came in front of you with a guest, a special person in the observance of Postal Day. We are introducing a retired postman and his experiences. His name is K.K. Rajendran. He is our grandpa too. Hello grandpa. Nowadays we have many methods for communication, but couple of years back it was not like that. People were largely depending on postal services. Can you recall your experience and memories?
People's only resort for communication were letters. I remember mothers and wives had been waiting for letters from Gulf countries. It was taking 10 days to get a reply for a letter from Gulf. Nowadays we have real-time communication options, so people are not depending on letters. One other thing to mention is money orders. Now it is replaced by bank transaction.
Grandpa, postman is a special person who is near and dear to all families. Is it?
It was close bond between peoples and postmen. I was like a family member for many. We were their window to outside world. I have witnessed their happiness when I deliver a letter or money order. Sometimes tears in their eyes. I would say we are the first person who sees their smile and tears, joining in their joys and consoling in their sorrows. In fact, that fulfills the life of a postman.
Our mother told us that you were using bicycle to deliver the letters and telegram. How difficult or how happy your experiences in rainy and summer season?
Yes, bicycle was my companion. A post office circle comprises of 4 wards approximately. One postman needs to cover all this area in a day. We used the bicycle to provide quick services. Doesn't matter, rain or hot sun, we will not stop services. Hills and valleys we cover in a day. We always keep in mind that people wait for money order to run their daily life.
How many years you worked as a postman?
Long 39 years I worked as postman. 54 rupees and 50 paise were my first salary when I joined the postal department in 1974.
When you look back, how you recall your eternal postal days?
We were going beyond our duties. I used to read letters for elders who are illiterate, sometimes writing reply on their behalf. People coming from Gulf for their vacation brought gifts for us. It was beautiful days held to eternal memories.
Well, it is mostly from Gulf countries, I believe. People who deliver letters become your close friends. Do you have unforgettable experience?
I can never forget. All my friends you are seeing today are valuable asset. I gained those days.
Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you so much.
World Post Day is celebrated each year on 9th October. World Post Day is to bring awareness to the post role in everyday lives of people and businesses. Post role contribution to global social and economic development. October 9 is the anniversary of the Universal Postal Union, which started in 1874 in Switzerland. World Post Day started in 1969 by Universal Postal Congress in Tokyo. More than 150 countries celebrate World Post Day in a variety of ways every year.
Hi, I'm Hannah from 9th G. Today I'm going to recite the poem Remember Me, written by myself based on the positivity. You all just fail to remember me, but remember the day you lied to me, you lived through me, also you shot at me. Had I walked new guess maybe you all just ran back from me. Can you just come back for me? For me, just for me. You all just failed to remember me, but remember the days you lived through me. You lied through me, also you shot at me. The worries you have waited for me, nowadays I'm waiting for you. The worries you have waited for me, nowadays I'm waiting for you. What are those days gone away? This tasty dash the pen away. What are those days gone away? This tasty dash the pen away from me, just from me. You all just fail to remember me, but remember the days you lived through me, you lied through me, also you shot at me, also you shot at me. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Nevalan. I'm from Nati. I'm going to say a small story. One day, an elderly postman knocked on the door of a house and said, "Take the letter." As soon as he said this, a little girl's voice echoed from inside. "I am coming now, please wait." But even after 5 minutes, no one came. Postman again said, "Is there anyone to take your letter? I have to go to many more places." Girl replied, "Uncle, if you are in a hurry, put the letter under the door. I am coming, it will take some more time." Old postman replied, "No, I am waiting. It's a registered letter, so someone's signature is also needed." Postman was angry about the letter. He was about to shout at the girl, but as soon as the door opened, he was shocked to see that in front of him. It was a handicapped girl who had no legs. Postman coldly gave the letter and took her signature and left. Girl often lived alone in her house. Her mother was not in this world and her father was far away. A maid used to live there, take care of the girl in morning and evening. But she often lived alone in her house during day. In a month or two, whenever mail came, postman knock and wait patiently at the door for the girl. Gradually, an impression and attachment grew between them. Girl noticed that postman came barefooted to deliver mails. Rainy season came. One day, postman left after giving the girl a letter. His footprint was left in the wet soil. Girl came out with a paper and put it on print and took a print. Before Diwali was about to come, postman went to the houses he used to live in. deliver mails for ask for Diwali gifts. When he thought about the girl, he started thinking it shouldn't be right to ask anything from girl. He also started thinking that he shouldn't meet girl empty-handed during festival. After much thought, he bought a small chocolate. Next day, he went to the girl's house and knocked. When she opened the door, postman handed the chocolate to her and said, "Take this small gift from your uncle's side." She was happy to get it and asked to wait for some time. Girl came out with a big box and handed it to the postman and said, "Uncle, this is a gift from me to you on Diwali." Postman thought a bit and said, "God, you are like a daughter to me. How can I accept it from you?" Girl insisted and said, "Don't refuse my gift. I will be sad." "Okay," said old postman and put his hand on her head and as if he blessing her. He went to his house and opened the box. He was surprised to see that it was a pair of shoes. His eyes tingled. He couldn't believe that little girl was so concerned about him. Next day, he went to the post office and asked the postmaster for he should immediately be transferred. When postmaster asked the reason, he said everything and said with wet tears, "I can't go to that street anymore. That girl saw me barefooted and gave me shoes. How can I give her feet?" After saying this, his postman dropped down to tears. Thank you.
People communicate in older days. Before the invention of languages, people communicated with each other by ways such as beating of drums, waving flags, flashing lights, or by smoke patterns. When humans learned the art of writing, they started using pigeons to send and receive messages. A message written on a piece of paper was tied to a pigeon's leg, and the pigeon delivered that to the receiver of the message. Sometimes even horse riders were used to deliver letters.
Can you imagine living in a time where there is no telephone and internet or any way to talk to others far away? Way back in the 1850s, letters went on horseback from the east to the west of America. One freight company decided to speed things up by hiring 80 men to take the mail to the west on horseback. In 1860, the Pony Express was formed. The riders for the Pony Express were chosen for their light weight as well as their riding ability. Most of them were young boys. The route they undertook was a rugged one. The poor riders had to ride through unknown areas. Though exciting, the Pony Express was a short-lived experiment. Thank you.
Ansel Postal was the early postal service started in the Kingdom of Travancore and Cochin before independence of India. It was started in Travancore in 1729 by Aniram Tirunath Marthadavarma and later in Cochin 1770s. The early postmen of Travancore and Cochin were called Ansel Pillai. In old days, Pillai was running with the postal bag carrying on his head and with a 2-foot staff on his hand on which bells are attached. His uniform was khaki shorts, khaki shirt and a khaki hat with red lining on it. When the Ansel man comes running, everybody move away hearing the bell sound to make his way. Legally, the mailman had a priority rank. The carriage of post was like a relay running of angel map. The first Angel Post Office was opened in 1852 in Alappuzha at the time of Uttaram Tirunal Martadavarma. Later it was merged with Indian Post. A telegraph was introduced in Travancore in 1863. A postal savings scheme started in 1912 at the time of the Diwan Raghavalaya. The money order service was started in 1901 and an insurance scheme commenced in 1921. Thank you.
A brief history of postal departments in India. For more than 150 years, the Department of Post has been the backbone of India's communication network. In 1947, there were only 23,344 post offices across the country. After the independence, with the rapid increase in the population, the demand on postal departments has also increased. As a part of improving the functions of the postal departments, the government has taken several steps. The postal departments were divided into the Department of Post and the Department of Telecommunication in 1985. In 1986, the speed post were introduced and money orders in 1994. New services such as express parcels, business parcels, casual delivery, online money transfer services, instant money order, e-greetings, GIS mapping of postal delivery, retailing of mutual bonds has also been added. The latest reform is the launching of India Post Payment Bank on 1st September 2017. The postal network expanded 7 times after independence and reformed continuously even today. Thank you.
How are you all? I know all of you are busy with the online works. I'm writing this letter for reminding some sweet memories. You might think who I am. I was a very close friend of each and everyone before the advent of this online era. People share their joys, sorrows, expectations, loves through me. Everyone was waiting for me to pop me up and read me. I could also feel their emotions too. What a lovely life was that. But now, nobody even remember or recognize me. Yes, I'm the inland letter card. I know you all are ready to celebrate October 9 as the Postal Day. I hope this celebration will give me a new life and all of you earn a new experience with me. Wish you for the Postal Day celebration. With love, the Inland Letter Card.